Where is my music? Oh, did I even open it? Yes, I did. Alright, what am we starting with today? Slow dance? Is this one that goes da na 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 na? I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. Hello, J16 Tweety Bird, that's a new name. Nice to see you. Hello, Zamate Senpai. Welcome to the stream. Panos, Jay, Wolf Angel, Animated Chaos. Good to see you guys back. Panda Beast, Pender, welcome to the stream. Oh boy, you guys are really rolling in this time. Hello, Tell, welcome back. I'm starting a little bit late this time because I was a goober and just was watching Yu-Gi-Oh streams. There's like a little tournament going on this weekend that's online, and one of the Yu-Gi-Tubers that I watch is participating in it, and another one is just kind of judging, I think. So I got caught up watching that. I'm doing just fine. How was the project? It's still ongoing. It's still just as tight, but yeah, that is why I wasn't able to do SCP Containment Breach throughout the week like I was able to do Doki Doki last week. Where's my pen? It's right in front of me. All right, so now we get to change this away from my face. Hello, Nuva Art. Welcome to the stream. To work stream, and boom. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And I need to pull something up on the other screen, I think, for reference, so I know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Yeah, that's right. Gotta go here and open up my is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. And then open that up. So now I've got that as a reference on my other screen for the rest of the background here. I don't like how that color looks, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Alrighty then, so here we are. Let me move this stuff off to the side a little bit so that way I can... Actually, I'm just going to close that. That's just going to get closed. I need to pick some different music. I need to like go through the audio library again and try and find something that's like still relatively calm, but just a little bit more pumping than this. I don't know. I need to shake it up a little bit. Results came in from your exams, Jay, and how did you do, good friend? Okay. Why does it feel so small? I know it feels small. Hello, Kimberly Potato, and welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by. You improved by 5%. Nice. I sound tired? This is just normal voice. I haven't really done anything today, if that means anything. I like walked to Walmart to buy some salad because trying to like eat better than I have been for the entirety of quarantine so far. And I just I made a salad, I think, once, just kind of on a whim, and it was really good. Ugh. So I went and got more salad stuff. Oh, what flavor is it? But, oh, I'm not gonna be swole. The only thing that's gonna be swole is my butt in these pants. I'm going to swell up, but I'm not going to be swole. Pie flavor. Okay. That's right. I remember what I was doing now. Okay. So I'm like looking kind of at this area of the room, but from a side angle. So the monitor is going to be on the computer. Pie flavor. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie, pie, pie. Dad, I'm hungry. Hi, hungry. I'm Dad. Oh, why did you name me this way? Why? Yeah, no, but like, seriously though, holy cow. But like, it's also dumb because like sometimes I don't want to eat some of the stuff that I've like made that would probably be better for me. And I'm like, okay, cool, let's go out to eat. But the Panda Express that's near my place, I think, is closed until this clears up. And everything else that's nearby is fried chicken or burgers. So if I'm tired of eating like the stuff that's in my house, my options change from ramen, sausages and pasta and rice to burgers or fried chicken. COVID has limited my dietary options. Well, that's not to say that like I was like doing great or anything before COVID. I mean, you know, my friends and I would go out to Taco Mac and I would just eat just all the wings. But like at least then it was a choice that I had. I don't know. All right, cool. You know, I was trying to like do better though, like exercise wise too. I tried to do One Punch Man like workout, you know, how in the show he does 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and then a 10K run every day. I was like, okay, I could probably do a variation of that. And I learned that there's like different levels that some people do. So I was doing level 2, which is 20, 20, 20, and then a 2K run. Doop. Water went down the wrong hole. And anyway, I was trying to do that. And one day I woke up and said, all right, let's crack it down and try and do level 5. So I tried to do 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 squats, and then a 5K run. And I think I did that 2 days. And then my body hated me, and I couldn't do it anymore. like the level 2 version, which I think I should definitely get back to doing tomorrow or something, because why not? I was doing that, and it sucked, but like I was able to do it. But then I tried doing the level 5 and like literally I could barely like work. Oh, Odd Ones Out's got a new card game? Am I in the card game? No, I'm kidding. No, there's definitely got to be like a Tabs card though, right? Tabs and Emirichu, they have cards. Hasn't James's card game been on the horizon for like a while though? Like, is it only just now coming out? Wolfie Chew has a card. Well, yeah, I mean, I'd expect all the cool people to have cards. Which means, I guess, that immediately, like, singles me out for not having one. Haha. No, I'm kidding. I also only have 10,000 subs. Like, as far as YouTube is concerned, I don't exist yet. It came out today. Nice. Do you have to buy it off of a special website, or can you just like get it on get it at like Target or something? And then with that, like, what is it? Is it like a deck building game, or is it like Cards Against Humanity? Kickstarter. Okay. Gotta get it on Kickstarter. So it's not that big just yet. Hello, Sabina Chandra Mohan. Welcome to the stream. We're currently working on my worst idea. Just like ever. It's called I made a background that's got too much detail. What the heck is this? How did I make the monitor this small? Look at that. Look at that. That's puny. Baby. Actually, it's probably... It's actually really pitiful, but I think it's not the wrong size. Well, I made a pitiful sized monitor, but like I think it's not bad. Air conditioning is now sexist. I'm sorry. Animated Chaos, are you doing weird stuff again? Didn't I have to like time you out last stream for doing weird stuff? Do I work at Big Locks? Because there was a guy that reminded me. I don't think we live in the same state. No, I'm an animator. I wasn't lying to you when I said I had a job at an animation studio. And also, I don't know what Big Locks is, but I work at an animation studio. If you saw somebody there that looked like me, then they just look like me. I did not know that Young Don the Sauce God cut his dreads. It's bento box. I'm pretty sure I put like a job application link in there. Whatchamacallit. Not too long ago. I think some people in here were asking for like some kind of job application stuff. No, we do not create movies. So far all we've worked on are like TV shows. I mean, I don't know. I think we could honestly do anything. It depends on like what comes our way. But so far it's been TV shows. But I also can't like just spit out everything because I'm under NDA and I don't want to get fired from the best job I've ever had. Yeah. The Honeycast are live, and the studio I work at's in Michigan. No. No, it's not Michigan. Hey, it's Sora. I almost didn't recognize you for a second because I think the font is different on the Streamlabs chat. Yeah, the font's different on the Streamlabs chat versus the YouTube one. So the Sora looked kind of different. But I need to pull that one up, I think. Uh, 2D animation. Yeah, like cartoons. There was actually a trailer that dropped. Whatchamacallit? Hoops. Hoops will be coming out, I think, in like 2 weeks. I have seen the SpongeBob anime. I do not know Narmak. I need to step up my game, just in general. But no, I don't know Narmak personally. Yeah, if you look up Hoops Netflix, then you'll see a trailer. And that's a show that my studio worked on. Well, not my studio, but the studio that I work at. And that'll be coming out in like 2 weeks. And I'm excited for it. I can't wait for the work that like my friends did to come about and be there. But that wasn't the show that I did. I was on Paradise PD. I'm fine. Yeah, no, everything's fine. Hello, Rossi. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, I'm fine. If I sound tired, this is honestly just me. The day's been fine. Quarantine is quarantine. I just haven't really done much today. And if I sound a little raspy, it's because earlier I like drank water too fast and it just went down the wrong hole. But I'm good. Boo, boo. Okay. I need to actually look at this storyboard. What does she do? What does she do? Oh, hang on a second. That's not halfway through the storyboards. That's the script on these last few pages here. So we're like a good chunk of the way through these backgrounds. I did not see the Phineas and Ferb movie trailer. No, I want to be a better member of like this sort of community. But I'll be totally honest with you. When I'm not working on stuff, I'm like being a goober playing like video games and stuff. I don't need this script at all actually anymore. This is done. Script is done. I don't need script anymore. Well, thank you, Sora. Okay, so she just types on the keyboard. So she doesn't interact with the mouse. So having the background the way that I've got it should be fine. Okay. All right. All right. You're just gonna play Minecraft with the stream on? That's cool. Yeah, do what you want. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh while listening to Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm glad you like it. The like first batch of comments that I feel like we saw were pretty harsh. Wow, this is like a really tiny monitor. Okay. I feel like the first batch of comments we saw were really harsh. So it makes me feel good that someone appreciates what what my friends like worked really hard on. I'm not gonna go crazy on this keyboard. I don't think it'll really add anything. But if you go looking for the Paradise PD trailer, firstly, I don't think anything that I worked on is specifically in the trailer. And secondly, the trailer is definitely rated R. So keep a heads up for that. Like actual uncensored nudity is in that trailer on YouTube somehow. Hello, Shrimpo Shark. It's not really upsetting. Like, I've got 12K subs, but if you like look at my upload history, I didn't upload anything for a year, so. Oh. But on top of that, this is a stream, and a bunch of people, didn't subscribe to watch streams. They subscribed for the content. So no, it's not feels bad. If anything, it's, this was bound to happen after I didn't upload for a year. You just found my channel? No, it's fine. It's totally fine. That's like, I think if I had this more along the way and like was able to upload it in about March, then my view count right now would probably be a lot higher, because March is when literally half of my subs came in. Like before the pandemic, I had like 5,000 subscribers, and then I think when YouTube was trying to make sure people stayed home earlier, there were a whole bunch of just random pushes for different videos. To be fair, Ink on Toast, I hadn't done anything for a good few months. Like I didn't have anything to upload, and it wasn't until we were in quarantine and I realized I wouldn't be doing anything really on weekends because I couldn't go and like visit my friends anymore, that I like started streaming regularly again. And when the pandemic is over, I'm gonna try and keep that up. But Yeah. Yeah, no, my channel being in the state that it's in is entirely my fault. And I'm just like wondering if like my channel has the legs for me to be able to like upload this video. Hello, Dwayne, my brother. I'm wondering if my channel has the legs for me to be able to upload this video and then everything still be fine, or if at this point it would be more worthwhile for me to like either just be done with YouTube or like start a new channel entirely. Like I don't know if I'm a dead channel because of my inactivity. I don't know if I can salvage this or not. But then again, YouTube started showing my video that was like already a year old to people, and that's where my boost came from. So, you know, who knows? I don't know what that means, Nintendo fan unity. Alright, I think that should be okay. Okay, I think that's no, that's not everything. Cause I can still do this. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there goes that. And I think that should be good. And then I can start, nope, I gotta get the extra detail kind of on this. You were inactive for a month, and you got your first, then you got your first sub, and the drive came back. Yeah, what happened, Ink? Oh, that one was the straight stack. Gosh dang it. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. Still trying to find stuff. Yeah, that's another, like, that's a really hard thing about running a channel. What the heck? Running a channel. Like, you gotta find something that you, like, want to do that you can stay consistent with. Okay, well, there's that. And I think that's all the detail that I, like, put on there before coloring. So... Oh, I see. And then which one's the guide layer? That one's the guide layer. Name my layers. Bug snacks. No. Trying to find a clan or a group of people to hang with, but you kept getting turned down after like 7 or 8 tries. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. I do not think I would have gotten as far as I would have if I didn't have the support of the Pringle Pals. So yeah, I can feel that. Oh, it's bug snacks. Kind of bug and kind of snack. Try to catch them in your trap. Alright, I'm gonna try and fix this up a little bit. Some dude called KS or something subscribed. Hello, I can't read your name, but welcome to the stream. You'll keep climbing, Ink. Alright, so there's that. But that literally doesn't matter. Gosh, why did I do this so sloppy? This is gonna be so much fun. It's read Iwan Raiko. Raikau? I don't know. Uh-oh. Here comes Sora, multilingual. Alright, that's goofy, but it'll do. Okay. And now I can go and color pick from the other one. And I had a big brain when I was making this one. So this one can be used 4 times. 4 times. This background. Well, Sora's the last part. I keep forgetting what the first part is, but Sora's the last part. German, English, Russian, a little bit of French, you're learning Japanese, and you want to learn Chinese and Korean. Wow. Well, I mean, that's just a lot. Danger Mouse reboot? What do you mean Danger Mouse reboot? Danger Mouse got a reboot. What? You know, that's weird. I didn't know Danger Mouse got rebooted, but to be fair, I only know about the original Danger Mouse because my dad, I think, watched it, and he like tasked me with drawing it. And in one of my sketchbooks that I've got lying around here somewhere, I think I've got like a little sketch of Danger Mouse. I hope can Sora do pat? Yeah, that's definitely Sora doing Patwa. Nope, not that ad. All right. We are color picking for color. All right. Top desk. And then I think I might animate the chair with Mia because I think that'll just make it easier. I think that'll just make life easier for me. Okay. That's the storyboard, and this is white. Cool. Let's get the stuff on the desk first, I guess. Work our way backwards. I don't know. Full loop. Oh, that changes the color of the art on the layer? Okay, neat. Alright, so do that. And now here's the stuff on the desk. That's how you speak, bird. And you've got me thinking about all of the freckles and the corners of your mouth. Hello? Oh, hang on. I hit the wrong button. Do you think that I'm weird? I love your kisses and I wish that you were here all the time. I've got you on my mind. All I do reminds me of you. Okay. So it's that, and that's also just paper, so I should be able to go boink, squink, doink, boink, there we go. Okay. Confusion 100. What? Okay. Get that paints it in. Oh. And I guess I can do this owl boy. Oh, is it the same color? Yeah, that'd probably be the same color. And then this is the eye color. And there's the little owl in the corner. It's a nice, happy little owl. Owl deserves happiness. Oh, right. I'm not coloring the table. I'm coloring all the stuff that's like on it. Right. Looks neat though. This like void of stuff. Anyway, hang on a second. Wait, hang on a second. Did I never paint these? I did paint them. Okay. What program do I use to stream? To stream, I use Streamlabs OBS. And then, of course, just hitting the live button on YouTube. And then the program that I'm actually using to draw is Clip Studio. It'd have a right to not let you pet it. It should have that right though, Ink. And then petting it would feel that much more rewarding because instead of being able to pet it because it couldn't say no, it'd be like a true glorious moment when the owl has earned your respect and affection and lets you pet it. Isn't that so much better? Isn't it so much better to think that the owl could say no but doesn't because it too wants to be pet? Instead of the owl just sitting there and taking it. Would I keep an owl as a pet? I don't know. I feel like an owl would be pretty hardcore for me. Give me a dog, please. I think I know somebody that wants an owl as a pet, which is half the reason why they're gonna be in the backgrounds. Or in this background specifically. But, yeah, give me a dog. Jeez Louise. All right. The Owl Gang. You want a cat, Ink? You're more of a cat person? um, I feel like this is entirely too generic to have as merch, but maybe someday, maybe someday. I know a bunch of people have already said this, but if I was ever gonna make merch, I'd want to make sure it was merch that like you could wear like out in public, just like a normal t-shirt, and not have it be like, oh man, I'm wearing a YouTuber shirt, you know? Like I'd want to try and figure out like the right balance between making something that is very clearly animated Carl product, so that way when you see it and someone else has it, it's like, you know that you've met another person that like is watching my stuff, and maybe that could be like a conversation starter for you. But at the same time, have it be like just standard enough where if you didn't know anything about animated Carl, you could just look at it and be like, oh, that's a shirt, you know? Well, I mean, I feel like the channel logo would just be, I don't know. I feel like animated Carl. Yeah. Oh, hey, yo, what's up, James? When did you pop in? Pretty sure your dog has amnesia. Every time you go there, she forgets. Yeah, no, James knows exactly what I'm talking about, though. No? You're not pathetic. Who? You're not pathetic. Too toasty. Is it really hot over there? I'm sorry. I don't mean to. My microphone's like right there. Like I need to go into the settings and like try and find some way to like lower my sensitivity or something. Like I'm not using my Blue Yeti right now because it's just less of a hassle than just putting on my headset and talking. Or it's more of a hassle rather than putting on my headset and talking. I can just drop on my headset and be like, hey guys, what's up? YouTube gamer here. But when I have my like Blue Yeti microphone, I feel like it's really easy for me to like, I don't know, lean the wrong way to sit comfortably, and then all of a sudden nobody can hear me. So I tried to turn off that. Yeah. Tried to just put this here, but like if I like have this on, it's like really sensitive. Like the options that I've got on the little switch are turning up the volume for me, muting myself, and that's it. You introduced a friend to JoJo, and they do poses, and they're pretty sure you're pretty sure he's walking like Dio. You probably have doomed Zahuarudo. And speaking of which, I introduced someone to JoJo's. How far have you gotten? Are you still watching Stardust Crusaders? Are you still on Stardust, or have you moved on? Or have you moved on the other way? Have you just stopped watching JoJo's? No. Oh no, that's right. That's what I wanted. Hello, Muhammad Hisham. Welcome to the stream. Whenever you think of my Blue Yeti, it reminds me of my showers video. What am I doing? I went to paint mode. You're about to start Diamond is Unbreakable? Like, is this your first time, or are you, like, bringing them to Diamond is Unbreakable? Because I think Diamond is Unbreakable is really cool. What am I doing? Oh, I think... Wait, actually, what am I doing? How big is my brush is way too big. There we go. Well, I mean... I don't know. I don't think Dio's gonna mess with me personally, so... Dio can do what they want. You're gonna make us sit here and wait an extra, like, several months before we get Jotaro? Okay, don't do that. Color that in the way it's supposed to be. Okay, cool. Do that. Get that. Okay, cool. Get that. Now I want this back on. Imagine you just get into, like, high school. Custom character creation for Smash. We already have that. They're the Mii Fighters. How do I feel after SCP Containment Breach? I feel fine. So the setting is... Hang on, let me turn this down. I can't hear it in my head. So the setting is... You're in high school, and then Jotaro walks in. You have to look at this big dude. You saw me from Odd Ones Out? Oh, sweet. What'd you see me from? From Life is Fun? Cause that should be the only thing, unless something else happened. But I'm glad. Holy cow. And also, thank you, Michael Solly, for coming to the stream. Yeah, and then on top of that, Smash 3DS had custom moves for the different fighters, and it was really kind of annoying, actually, because you could go online and then, like, not know what someone was gonna do until they did it. Oh, right. That's still actually on. Zawardo. Oh man, I zoomed in too far. What was on the other screen? It was like, yeah, it doesn't matter if the screens like line up, because this is like way closer. All right, cool. So there's monitor. What did we create? You missed it, and we'll end up making YouTube famous. If you're talking about everybody else, yeah, tell Cherry Blossom what you've made. If you're talking about me and the Odd Ones Out, I helped storyboard on Life is Fun for a small section of it. And no, I don't think it'll make me YouTube famous because Life is Fun came out a while ago. But, you know, it is a thing that I worked on, and I can put it on my resume, which I did. I laugh, but I'm actually not joking. Like that was legitimately on my resume. Like for my job application, I did talk about the work that I did with James and Adam. So, hello Maximum Vids, welcome to the stream. All right, so now I gotta color the wall. Just hearing my notifications. How am I? How is my day? I'm doing well, and my day's going fine. I spent literally this whole morning with Yu-Gi-Oh! Played some Yu-Gi-Oh! On my Switch when I woke up. Played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! On my phone. Watched some YouTubers that I like that do Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff play Yu-Gi-Oh! I think they're still doing it now. If I go there, well, I just immediately have copyrighted music in my eyes. Haha, I was able to mute it before the video loaded. Before the ad loaded. Yeah, it looks like they're still playing. I wonder if they're in the middle of a tournament right now. No, I don't think they are, because they're not at their desk. And if they take a bathroom break, this would be like a... This should be like a game loss, I think. But yeah, they're still playing. Atelier Lily. I like Atelier Lily's models. I'm sorry, whose question did I ignore? I didn't think I ignored. Oh, Ink on Toast's question for how does one get into the animation business? How I got into the animation business was I said I want to do animations, and then I hopped on YouTube and learned sort of how to do it from a bunch of different people. Learned some of the basics at college, but like a lot of it came from just kind of practice and trial and error. And after that, I had my old manga professor who had a class where it was like, hey, here's how you write manga, basically. And he was a really cool guy. Give me advice for applying for different jobs and stuff pretty much like once a month or something while I was working at another retail job. And then I eventually sat there and said, yeah. And then took his advice and went and got my started doing some job applications to different places. Even though I thought I might not be super well equipped for it, but I did it. And then after that, that's pretty much all she wrote. I took an animation test, and then I got my job. So, in the words of Shia LaBeouf, just do it. And that's how you get into the animation industry. Also, make friends along the way. That's probably the most important bit, because I got a fair amount of my experience from friends. Like Rushlight Invader is cool, and Rush, he made a video. He had like a little multi-animator project going on with Game Grumps, and one of the people that was helping him on that dropped out. But I was there when he was lamenting about this in chat, and I said, "Hey, I can do it." And he was like, "Are you sure?" And then I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "Are you sure you're sure?" And then I sat there for a moment. I was like, "Yeah, I can do it." And then I was able to do that. And then doing that with Rush and having him be proud of my work helped him also say, "Hey, James, I know you're working on this music video. This Carl guy helped me with a music video I was working on, so maybe he can help you with yours." And then James reached out to me on Discord and said, "Hey, Carl, Rush said that you were good. Do you want to help on this?" And I was like, "Yes." And then because I helped James and Rush, I think Rush again vouched for me when Adam was doing his like a taxi but not experiences, and was like, "Hey, Carl, remember those last 2 projects?" And I was like, "Sign me up, buddy." So that's what connections do for you. So, Jay, anybody can draw. And there's this wonderful man that you've probably heard on ads sometimes. And he says, if you want to learn to draw professionally from scratch, just sign up for this course on Udemy, and then you can draw like a professional. And I mean, I guess that's one way to get started. But like, if you don't do that, then there's always practice that you can do. And then if not practice, there's other forms of animation. I guess. What the heck? Why does this line feel so thick to me? I think it's because that one got the fuzzy effect and the other 2 didn't. I feel like I was saying that, and in my head it was like, oh yeah, it's simple. Just have friends and to make connections. But like, honestly though, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere if I didn't have those connections. If I didn't have that connection with Rush, I wouldn't have been able to like help out on Life is Fun, and that wouldn't have gotten me anywhere like as far as that goes. If I hadn't basically like done fan art that got Laddie's attention, then I wouldn't have gotten Rush's, because like I wouldn't have been vouched for already. But like a lot of it is making friends, to be as simple as that. If you've got friends, or you make some friends, which yeah, we can all joke about like, oh man, having friends must be cool, but no, like honestly, find people that you've got like some kind of like mindset with, and then you can get started from there. It can honestly just be that simple as, we like the same games, and then boom, that's a connection. And then if something comes up, they can be like, hey, I know a guy. Like make friends. Don't make friends with the intent of, yeah, we're gonna be cool friends, and then one day you'll be able to help me get a job. No, just make friends. You know, just make friends. No, it wasn't a course on making friends. It was a thing of like, I know we can all sit here and joke about, "Aw, man, wouldn't it be great to have friends?" But like for connections on jobs and stuff. But honestly, it is just as simple as like find some people that like some stuff you like, and then boom, the friendship is attained. Don't feel bad for only having one friend. Don't feel bad about only having one friend. Having like one good, close, tight friend is immensely more valuable than having just a bunch of friends. I don't Oh man, I wish I was better at like saying words and giving advice to people. It's not that you need friends, but making friends and having friends makes it a lot easier. I still feel like I'm not saying it right. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully that was helpful to somebody. I wish I could speak in ways that made any sense. Looks nervously at Boku no Pico. You're starting work on your Duelist. Like that game with the dead rat. Game best music. You like, okay, game with the dead rat. And I'm sorry if I scared you. All right. Now I just feel like I didn't say anything helpful at all. Stream's gonna look at me and be like, "Mom, Carl said I have to have friends. Then he made fun of me." Wah. I'm gonna be like, "No, that's not what I said." I don't like my microphone. I wish my microphone liked me. All right. That's the desk and the wall. Look at that. That looks like neat, doesn't it? Oh man, look at that. Borderless. This is how you cheat borderless. I sure hope it was helpful, Sora. You remember when you developed an inferiority complex? Hmm. Wait. Gray table in a gray room. What a glorious thing you've done, Carl, you big dummy. Big dumb stupid. welcome back, Animated Chaos. Oh wait, actually I think I did a lot of work on this off stream, if I'm remembering correctly. I think I did a lot of the table detail off stream. Oh, I see what's happening now. Okay. It's really bad. You liked it better when it had no line art? I think it looks pretty interesting without the line art. It's like neat. But I can't do it like this because it wasn't done like borderless properly, so there's like all this garbage that'll just look a lot worse, I feel like, if I remove it. And it's just messy. One of these days I'll figure out how to do backgrounds in a way that doesn't look like amateur garbage. But for now, here we are. And my video's like already 70 years too late. Oh, okay, I see. So there's that. That's done. You suddenly don't feel your left arm. That's not good. That's not good. You should, if you can't stretch it out, you need to call somebody. You need to call a doctor. All right, there's that one complete. I'll do the chair with Mia. There's that. Wait. Do the save. Save it as a. Okay. And now open the other angle, which hopefully won't take too long. Which one's this one? 53. And then there's two other backgrounds after this. one of which will be easy and nothing, and the other one will be... Hey, it's Tom. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's up? Oh, no, I pretended like there was a back wall. Not much, just working on Class Crush Part 2. You know, if there's something that's gonna get done before I die, it's this. I hope, anyway. Not this one. This background doesn't do anything for me anymore. How are you doing, Tom? I'm under arrest for making good content. Officer, I'll have to stop you right there. I don't make good content though. You've got the wrong man. I mean, I certainly hope I don't die, like, early or anything. That'd kind of put a damper on things, you know? Can I cheat this? Can I cheat? Can I cheat? Hello, my name is Carl. How much can I cheat? If I do this, we've already implied that I'm sitting down. I don't think it's important to, like, show me fully in the chair. Can I cheat enough of this to be like just head and shoulders? I think I can. So we'll have that chair be like so, and then if that's where that is, then this makes a little bit more sense being at like that height, because that's where it would actually be. And then that's the end of the table. All right. And then that's where the door is, more or less right behind me. And then that's where the wall is, and then we won't see the rest of that. But there goes a thing that can be there. And that's the door. All right, cool. Yes, nice. Have a good one, Ink. Thanks for dropping by. Hello, Gymnasia's World. You love my art? Well, thank you very much. I need to make more of it. I feel really bad for anybody that follows me on Instagram, because I think the last thing I shared was backgrounds from when I did the... Oh my god, actually, hang on a second. What's my opinion on Ghost of Tsushima as a game? I've only played like an hour of Ghost of Tsushima, and so far I like it. Yeah, no, so far I do like it. I just felt strange when a modern AAA game just dropped me into the open world and was like, have your adventure. Cause I feel like the last game that really did that to me was Breath of the Wild, but even Breath of the Wild like has a pretty decent intro, like saying here's how you play the game, but Ghost of Tsushima just kind of like has its really short intro to the story, and then it's like you can go now. I like it. I think aside from that little bit of weirdness, The only thing that's made me like a little bit upset, just like the slightest bit, was I went to this one like camp, and I swear I dispatched the people that were there pretty quickly, but there were like other guards that like just came from absolutely nowhere. Like I have no idea where they came from. They were just there. And I was like, oh, okay. And no matter what I did, they were just there. All right, so Instagram saying it was 4 weeks ago that I uploaded something. And wow, look at that. You can't even see that background. You can't see any of these. This is dumb. Square format. How do I make Instagram work for me? Square format. Okay, let me close that. And back here. How long did it take me to understand all the new Yu-Gi-Oh mechanics? I was not keeping up with it as it came out, actually. I pretty much started Yu-Gi-Oh like when it started, forever and a half ago. But like I never really grasped the mechanics then, even though that was like the first game that I like actually read the rule book for to like learn how to play. But let's see here. I played when Duel Monsters was still on the air. I didn't really play that much during GX. I think I still got like the occasional pack or something, but like the heroes aren't nostalgic for me. Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and the Toon Monsters are, but like the heroes are just kind of like they're cool. I skipped over 5Ds entirely because I didn't just know. I didn't know how to synchro summon. Our parents got us Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like we were still getting Yu-Gi-Oh cards by that time, and I think for Christmas we got like tins that had Turbo Synchron in them, and I had a bunch of cards from that. But yeah. Then after that, I fell out for a couple years because I didn't really have anybody to play with except for my brother, and like we didn't really play. And it wasn't until high school when I had study hall, because study hall's you don't have class anymore, but you can't go home yet thing that existed for some reason. So in study hall in in high school, there were some guys that were playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, oh, hang on a second, I've got cards. But I think after like one duel with them, I realized that my cards weren't enough anymore, which is when I bought a Zexal starter deck, and that's when I learned how Xyz summoning worked. And then after that, I didn't play the game for a little while. In college, I played a little tiny bit on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, this like app that you can download on your computer to play online with people. But like the game was so fast, and I didn't have anybody to like sort of learn the game with, so that was not great. Like my cards were just. I do know Chimera Tech Overdragon. I don't have the card because Cyber Dragons wasn't a thing that I was into. Like GX is not a nostalgic period for me. I know Jaden and Cyrus Chumley. I know the characters now because they're in Duel Links, but like before I started playing Duel Links, like back in September, just I knew Jaden, Cyrus, Chumley, and Alexis, I think, and that was it. Oh, and Chaz. Yeah, I knew Chaz. So yeah, I got a Zexal deck in high school. So that was like 2013 when I got that. Um, then I played on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, but I was really bad at it. But I still kept my cards. I took my cards with me. I didn't not have my cards. Like, I would never play with like anybody, but I like brought my cards with me to college when I like I say moved out, but like not really. Like when I lived on campus, I still had my cards with me. I got back into the game good and proper in, I want to say August or September of last year, because I moved closer to one of my friends and they wanted me to get into the Dragon Ball card game. But I was like, card game is dumb. Here's Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's play that. And so we like got some starter decks, structure decks at a convention, and that was when we picked up. Link summoning, it didn't take long because, I just had to like look in the manual pretty much to get a refresher on how like a bunch of stuff as far as like the big mechanics worked. So link summoning didn't really take that long to get the grasp of, which only left pendulum summoning as the mechanic I didn't know. I didn't play at all during that era of Yu-Gi-Oh! So like when I like got back into the game and like saw that pendulum monsters were a thing, it was like, what the heck is a pendulum monster? And also when I went online to try and look it up, I saw that they'd put 2 new zones on the side of the mat, and I was like, what is this? And I just kind of like stopped there. But then like after a little bit of me trying to like put together all of the like random cards that I'd like accrued over the years into a deck that I thought was coherent, and losing to my friend who like immediately started playing competitively pretty much, I was like, okay, maybe if I learn about pendulum monsters, I'll get an edge, because that was like the one mechanic that we just kind of ignored. So if you don't know, that's not like the official card art, which is annoying, but whatever. So if you don't know, this here is a pendulum monster in Yu-Gi-Oh! They're cards that are both monsters, which is what like the top part of the color is, but also you can use them as spell cards. And then they've got these little numbers off to the side here where you can like drop them on the left or right sides of the spell and trap zones, and then their number is their pendulum scale. So like Endymion Mighty Master of Magic here is a level 8, and you could like drop him in a zone. And then I'm explaining Yu-Gi-Oh! Mechanics now. What a great streamer I am. Look at me, I'm so good at doing the thing. All right, and then Servant of Endymion here is another pendulum monster, but like her scale is 2, right? So we have Endymion over here as an 8, and then Servant of Endymion over here as a 2. You now have a complete scale, and any monster whose level is from 3 to 7, you can special summon from your hand basically for free, doing this mechanic called a pendulum summon. And I fell in love with this mechanic, but it wasn't the pendulum mechanic I fell in love with. It was, as I expand this card out, it was the spell counters. I really liked how spell counters worked. Like Magic the Gathering is weird for me because you need like resources pretty much to use every card, but I love the resource management of spell counters, and it's really weird and dumb. But yeah, to finish answering your question, it only took me like a couple weeks to understand like the new summoning mechanics. There was a bunch of stuff that had always been part of the game that I like never knew, that it took me like longer than that to actually get. Like there was a thing that I didn't know existed called missing the timing, which is weird. The way that like card effects are written. Please someone stop me if you don't want me to ramble about Yu-Gi-Oh, because I feel bad if I'm just going to talk about nonsense no one cares about. But basically there's like a hidden secret mechanic called missing the timing, where like cards will have different effects that'll say if X, Y, or Z happens, then you can do this, right? And the weird goober nonsense that goes on with missing the timing is cards can say when a thing happens, do this, or cards can say if a thing happens, do this. If cards say if a thing happens, then they can never miss timing. As long as the conditions are met, then you can do whatever you need to do. But if a card says when, then it has to happen immediately there. You didn't hear the first part? Mohammed Misham asked me how long it took me to like get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just went on a big rant. There's just like it took me to have like, again, to short version of that, it only took me like a week or two to get used to all the new like summoning mechanics. But then there's like other things that are like secret mechanics to the game, or just stuff that I didn't understand when I was younger and didn't play enough with like other people that weren't just like my friends or people on the same level as me, that I didn't get. Like, I didn't know what chains were. I didn't know what missing the timing was. Stuff like that. So, yeah. But, I basically played Duel Links every day since September something. You're getting tired, and good news, you can feel your arm again. I'm glad you can feel your arm again. That's excellent, actually. My favorite mechanic though is the pendulum monsters. I really like the spell counters that are like a part of the Endymion deck, because I think it's fun building up that kind of resource. And it's also cool because like if your opponent runs a fair amount of spell cards, then they like give you more fuel for your stuff. Alright, Sora. Yeah, go to sleep whenever you need to. Like, you'll tell me to take a break when I need a break. You take a break when you need one too, alright? Oh, this isn't the right pen. I really like the resource building of spell counters. But also, I think pendulum cards are nice because, like, one like sort of weird thing that I realized, not weird, but just a thing that's part of the game, is like, see, there's a lot of times where you want to have a good balance of like monsters or spell cards and traps in your hand, right? Like, because having too many spells means you can't like do anything. Having too many monsters means you can't do anything, unless like you just have a ton of monster effects that all play off of each other, right? Well, pendulum monsters are cool because like they almost stop you from having bad hands, because pendulums are like, they're both spells and monsters. So depending on like their spell effect, you can use them as a spell card when you need them, and then boom, fixed hand right there, easy. Aw man, do you need like a good monster on the field? Boom, you can summon him as a monster. Aw man, do you have too many pendulum monsters in your hand? Nonsense, they're pendulum scales, and then you can summon the other big crazy boys out of your hand. It's a really easy way to swarm the field, which a bunch of decks already do. And like, I don't know, I'm biased because I play the deck obviously, but like, I feel like I saw a bunch of people go like, oh man, this deck is broken because you can just summon 5 free monsters and then your whole hand is gone, and then I gotta deal with your board, and it's really easy to replenish them all back. Because another cool thing that they do is when they die, they don't go to the graveyard, they go to the extra deck that your like fusion monsters and synchro monsters are in. So you get to bring them back, you can revive them. But updated rules to the game have nerfed them from being able to bring just everything back, which is crazy. I couldn't imagine having to deal with that. But like also at that time period, they weren't even like the best cards. Like in the bit of Yu-Gi-Oh history that I've looked up, even when they could just come back almost indefinitely, there was only like a short period when they were like one of the better decks, and that period is long gone. I rambled for Yu-Gi-Oh. I rambled just so long, and you guys sat there and listened to me just go on and on about this card game. Hello, Kiki Garza. I'd like to play it on stream more, but like I don't think it's like Persona. I feel like I think I would get more out of playing it than my stream would get out of watching it, because I don't make Yu-Gi-Oh content, and I also don't do just like straight gaming content. Like I don't know if there'd be enough people that like are in my fan base, I guess, for lack of a better word, that are nostalgic enough for Yu-Gi-Oh to like see. Good night, Sora. I will have a great rest of my day. Thank you very much. You have a good sleep, and I hope I'll see you next time. I don't think enough of my fan base is like nostalgic enough to like see me with like a Yu-Gi-Oh thumbnail and be like, oh boy, Yu-Gi-Oh. Alternatively, I don't know if enough of them care. Like if I like did that, I feel like some people would like pop in for a moment and then be like, I don't know what's happening, and then be gone. I sort of want to make a Yu-Gi-Oh video, like a story time of, whoops, I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh, or something like that. Like I've had a like a mini baby idea for like doing that, whatchamacallit, where I like sit there and the video starts off with me in like a AA meeting or something, and it's just kind of like, hi, I'm Carl, and it's like, hi, Carl, and I'm like, I think I've got a problem with Yu-Gi-Oh, and like all the people in the room are like my renditions of different Yu-Gi tubers like Simo and Dzeef and Farfa Trif. You drew a drawing for you and your boyfriend's anniversary, and they loved it, and then 1 year many to go. Yeah, I hope there's not even just 1 year many to go. I hope it's all of the years many to go. But happy anniversary. You, not a weeb in this conversation. I should do more Yu-Gi-Oh. Just from my stupid brain, I might move that like Yu-Gi-Oh idea up if like if it's still like speaking to me. So that would like that be the next thing that I do, where I'm like, ah, man, I like Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I just basically like do that same rant again. But I'm not exactly saying I've gotten better, but there was like a period there where I would play Duel Links on my phone, and then when I was working in the background, I was watching the like season 1 anime again. And then when I wasn't doing either of those, it was still like Yu-Gi-Oh themed. Like if I wasn't watching the anime, I was like watching Yu-Gi tubers like talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. And if I wasn't watching Yu-Gi tubers, then I was watching old tournament streams. And then the one spot that I like couldn't do either of those other things, I was on the train because like my car wasn't working right for a minute, and I got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game Boy Advance game at a convention, and I was playing that on the train because I didn't have the Wi-Fi to be able to play the mobile game anymore. So it was like wake up, Yu-Gi-Oh! On the way to work, Yu-Gi-Oh! At work, Yu-Gi-Oh! Home, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bed. And then my day would recycle like that. Mom got her anime pillow and your bestie was surprised because she's like 14. Oh. Strict mom bought an anime pillow, like a body pillow or like a small kind of throw pillow that's got like Natsu from Fairy Tale on it or something. I think this chair is definitely more, yeah, this chair's more rigid, so I should just draw this chair in with the background because I'll be sitting in this chair. I'll be sitting in this chair, you know, as though I was going to do anything else in this chair. Don't you love when you just say words that don't make sense? But no, to make sure that explanation makes sense to anybody that just heard that and isn't just me laughing at myself, this chair is going to be stationary. Like, I will just be sitting in this chair, but Mia's chair is an office chair that can like turn and swivel, so hers will need to be animated with her so it makes sense, whereas mine is just a chair that can be a chair. Still didn't make sense. Still sounds stupid. It was a small pillow. You want to watch the new season of Seven Deadly Sins? No spoilers. Don't worry. I haven't watched Seven Deadly Sins. I want to give it a shot, but when it was like brand new and fresh, me and some friends were, I think I like put it on like one of their TVs or something, and it was just like ripping into it the entire time. I didn't get to watch it there, and I just didn't go home and like continue. And you still can't go into anime? I mean, it's okay. Different strokes for different folks. All right. But the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters anime is actually good. Like, yeah, it's got goofy stuff like finger guns and we're going to take over the world for a children's card game. But no, it's good. It's good. It's like actually good. If someone's gonna laugh at me for that, if someone's gonna unsubscribe because I said that, that's fine. Duel Monsters is actually good. Fight me. Like, actually good. Like, it's actually good. Like, it's not bad. Like, genuinely good show. Did not waste my time watching it. You watched A Silent Voice and it was intense? That's another one that I need to see. I might be goofy. Hello, Viman Senpai. Do I have a top 3 anime? Well, number 1's Case Closed, also known as Detective Conan. So there's that. Case Closed will always be my like number 1. at least for the time being. But the time being has been since I was like 11. So yeah. Number 2, I would have to give to Naruto, because it was just one. I don't know. It was one that like basically inspired me to like draw to begin with anyway. Like I picked up a how to draw manga book because I wanted to draw Naruto. So there's that. And then number 3, case closed, Naruto, and then I've got to have a number 3. If I'm gonna have to pick a number 3 out of all the anime I've watched that's like really, really good, I think I would have to give it to JoJo. But that's like, it's like so tough. It's so tough to pick number 3. Like Detective Conan, incredible. I need to catch up. I've pretty much only watched like what was like properly dubbed and like some of the movies, but like I still love it. Also, if anyone is ever looking at me like, hey, dubs versus subs, I've tried to think, man, which one's actually better? But I genuinely love the English dub for Detective Conan. Like, changing people's names is annoying, but like, whatever. That was just a thing that happened when they were like dubbing then. But like, I love everyone's voice in that show. The guy who voices Detective Kogoro, Richard Moore, glorious, perfect. I love him. I love everyone's voice in that show. Dubs versus subs, it depends. Is it a bad dub? Is it a bad dub? I have to watch it and see. But number 3, Naruto formed such a big part of my life when I was younger, and again, like inspired me to draw, so that has to be number 2. But number 3, like My Hero Academia is really good. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is incredible. Oh my gosh. Picking a number 3. Keep Your Hands Off of Eizouken's also really good. And Kaguya-sama Love is War. Oh man. Oh god, why can't I remember the name right now? Your Lie in April, that was also great. I haven't caught up on Attack on Titan, but I like really like that. Number 3 is a hard pick, but I think giving it to JoJo, would be. Oh no, but then there's also Death Note. Oh no. Number 3 is a really hard spot. The thing that was like really wrapped me in with Case Closed was like at the time I was in 5th grade when I was like introduced to Case Closed, so I don't remember if 11 is exactly how old I was or not. I could probably run through the math, but I don't remember. But whatchamacallit, it was the fact that the main art style to it looked so like friendly and round. And it was like, oh man, look at this goofy show, haha. But then somebody would die, and it was like, oh. All right, Jay. It was good to have you here. The stream will only be up for another like 10 minutes, and I need to actually work on some of this background instead of just geek out about anime and stuff. Hello, Ink. Yeah, I need to do like proper work instead of just geeking out about anime. Oops. But yeah, also geeking out about anime. Chicken Alfredo or ramen? I'll definitely pick chicken Alfredo. Like, I like ramen. Ramen is really good. There's one place that I like want to go to for ramen, but it's like too far from where I live. Wonderful. But chicken Alfredo is chicken Alfredo, you know? You started drawing because you were jealous of another girl who was getting compliments. That's some big energy right there. That's the maximum energy for your reason to start drawing. I like it. You say just go get the ramen? No, it's like too far actually. Like it's like legitimately too far. Like I can't go get it. Like it's not, oh man, I wish I had the ramen, but it'll be like a 30-minute no, it's like I would have to drive 3 hours to go get that ramen. We're in COVID times. Like even if I did drive 3 hours to go get that ramen, like just do it. Hi, my name is Ink on Toast, and here's my priorities. Hey boys, let's drive 3 hours and get some ramen. Who's ready for a road trip? Road trip for noodles! Oh, this even says ramen. Heck yeah, I don't have to write ramen again. Okay. You dropped your sock in the toilet. The first question there is how, but also I just want you to know how hard I like misinterpreted what you said there. You said you dropped your sock in the toilet and it had lobster on it. I thought you like had the food lobster on your sock, and you like had this weird balancing act going on and like dumped that in the toilet. And I was like really confused for a second while I was reading that. The fact that you're typing with a PS4 controller right now, that's also some maximum energy there. Typing with a PS4 controller. Now, are you typing with the PS4 controller like a normie? Like where you where you're like going tick 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 with the D-pad, or are you doing it like a cool boy where you get to steer it and go meow? You don't know why people hate dubs, because if you watch subs, you can't appreciate the art. I can respect that. I think I've gotten to the point where I can divide my attention enough to still be able to like appropriately appreciate the art while looking at the subs. Like I don't get distracted in that, but like I totally get it. I understand. Okay. You're typing using the buttons. Oh, it was your sister's sock? You put your sister's sock in the toilet? Oh, man. You have your PS4 controller connected to your phone because you were playing Brawlhalla on mobile. Is Brawlhalla not on the Switch? You prefer subs for stuff you haven't watched before, but the nostalgia from a dub you grew up with just adds to the experience. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I will say though that like so I watched Duel Monsters, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters when I was a kid, but I only pretty much watched it up to the end of Battle City, and I did not watch like the finale when I was younger. So like there was a lot that I like watched with the English dub, which was like fine, but at the same time my like roommate and I would like flip back and forth to the subs, and there was so much that they changed that it was like kind of annoying to like me. like it was annoying to both of us, but like I don't know, there's like the weird like nostalgia stuff. It was like, oh man, I want to see this because I remember that. But then at the same time, it was like, oh, but they just like completely changed like the original meaning of it. Like Joey's sitting there and it's like, we're gonna work together to stop this Merrick guy. And it was like, oh, that's neat, cool. But like I didn't know, like, you know, growing up that Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters was supposed to be the story of Joey Wheeler's growth as a duelist, which didn't get the like stuff that it basically deserved in the English dub, because the English dub was just like, we're gonna work together and be cool. But like in the sub, you know, you get to see that Joey grows on his own as a duelist, which makes that moment when he's dueling Merrick so powerful. It still hurts in my spirit when I think about that. Like Joey became a good duelist over the course of the Battle City arc. And Mr. Joey Wheeler, normal man, was going up against Merrick in a shadow game, holding his own. Yugi can't even hold his own in a shadow game without the Millennium Puzzle. Such a great moment. Such a great moment. Moments gone though in the English dub. Like it's not the same. It's not the same. It doesn't hit the same. But you know, I can't help but be happy when it's like, in a few hours the sun will rise. Like Tristan's old voice, glorious. Who was in charge of that voice casting? Step 1, I want him fired. But step 2, give him a medal. Okay, but he's not though. Like Yugi isn't. Yugi is a good-hearted, well-natured boy. No, Yugi is good at games. Yugi is a competent duelist and player of games in his own right. He did need the power of the Pharaoh pretty much to like hold up in like shadow games of literal dark magic like taking over. And the Pharaoh has his ability to manipulate destiny to be able to like do the cool stuff. But like Yugi is good. Yugi can do the thing. Like he doesn't need the Pharaoh to like win the card game. That's a misconception. I will defend Yugi to the ends of the earth. Joey did. Joey was in that shadow game on his own. He totally did. But that doesn't like take away what Yugi could do. Yugi, not a bad duelist. Did not need the Pharaoh to be a good duelist. Yugi, though, not physically strong enough. Strong in other ways, but not physically strong enough to just be able to hold his own in like a shadow game. But glorious, great, perfect, beautiful show. You love the conversation that's going on? Duel Monsters is a good show. Fight me. I mean, I would prefer if you didn't fight me, but also fight me. Duel Monsters is great. Because I've been wrapped up in a Yu-Gi-Oh conversation, I'm gonna stick around for like another moment. GX was GX. I'm still like watching it. I'm still like early on. I think GX was neat because they started playing by the rules in the Battle City arc, like the actual rules of the card game. But I think Yu-Gi-Oh GX like started taking off with that. Like Jaden definitely had some like Heart of the Cards nonsense as well. That was just kind of like goofy, but like Jaden also knew how to play the card game to like an expert level, and it was like really cool to watch him mess with like different card interactions, and it's like, oh, that's neat. And like the farther me and my roommate have gotten into the series, there'll be moments where we're like looking at cards and it's like, hang on, that doesn't sound right. And sometimes, yeah, they will be like anime cards with anime effects doing anime nonsense for like the one situation they're in. But then there's other times where it's like, oh snap, this card actually does that, and like this character's using this card in a really cool way, and it's neat. Use Kyobo to beat Blue Eyes? Haven't gotten that far yet. Not that far yet in GX. Not that far yet. Trying to remember the last episode that we saw. We're still like really early into it. I think we're at the part when Chumley is inspired by Jaden to become a better duelist, and his dad's like, nah, you gotta come back to the liquor making industry, which in the English dub they changed to be hot sauce, which is goofy. Because like they have just like sake bottles. They just have bottles of sake that are there, and it's like all of his monsters are built around being drunk. They're all anime exclusive monsters, but like they're all drunk. They all deal with alcohol. It's all 100% alcohol. And like the English dub team just kind of was like, no, it's hot sauce. And it's like kind of funny. It's like, no, we swear it's hot sauce. But they didn't, like, naturally they couldn't change any of the animation. They didn't cut the episode for some reason. And I say for some reason because apparently the English dub team just dropped the entire like fourth season. Like the entire fourth season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX just was not dubbed in English. They just said, we're not touching that. Nope. But Mans is like alcohol. I think we can fix this. But GX is one of the shows where I'll sit there and be like, actually, we have to watch it subbed. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters changed like some concepts, so things didn't have like the same weight, but like it was still almost like the same kind of narrative. It was just like a bit different, or they like edited some stuff, and it was like a more understandable, I feel like, because they're like, yeah, advertising to kids. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, there's one clip that I haven't gotten to yet in the show where in the subbed version they're talking about some actual plot related stuff. I think I'm actually done for right now with the stream, but I'm gonna put it on the animated Carl screen. There's a part where they're like talking about actual plot related stuff in the subbed version, but then in the dubbed version they're walking down the hallway at school like, haha, who wants hamburgers? And it's the same scene, and they just threw all context out the window. So GX, I'm trying to, we're watching more back to back whenever we see a thing where it's like, how'd they handle that? How'd they handle that? Yeah, that kind of stuff, that's goofy. But like having gun turned into finger point is the kind of thing where it's like, you know what? I can understand that. If this is supposed to be a show for kids, fine. You know what? You're going to take out the guns. That's cool. I could I don't 100% agree, but I understand at the very least. Yeah, having guns, not okay. And also, there's like a part in Duel Monsters where Taya has a flashback like, remember this last time that you saved me, Yugi? And like in the original sub, it's some like creep trying to corner her in like a shed at school where like different supplies are kept to like record her with a camera and do like awful, terrible things. That was cut from the English dub. Fine. I'm okay with that. That's okay. You're editing for children. Fine. Changing the story with your dub? Not okay. And the dub for Hunter x Hunter basically created a fictional brother for the Phantom Troop boss. Some anime don't censor things, and you think they should be called that and not anime. I think that's a very different thing. But on that note, I'm gonna say thank you everybody for popping into the stream. I'm gonna be back tomorrow from noon to 2 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be playing SCP Containment Breach again for 2 hours, so that'll be fun. What tablet am I using to animate on? I'm using XP Pen Artist 12. And then from 4 to 6 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, we'll be doing backgrounds again. Hopefully not this one. I'm going to finish this one off stream. So we should be in the last like 2 or 3 backgrounds of this particular room, and then we'll be in the last area of backgrounds. So thank you for coming along, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.